What's up, everybody? This video here is a little different, y'all. This is like needed for me because I do my best on the channel to be kind, be considerate, to be give y'all a right tone of voice. So I'm connecting with y'all spirit, like when I'm on the channel and I'm giving readings and I put my energy level, I put my, let's say, my cadence and all of that is for spirit to speak through me, to connect with those in spirit. But y'all need to know something about me is I'm a spiritual alpha. Okay, so I just want y'all to know this last video that I did about getting played by the Seven of Swords, it can happen to anybody, y'all. Like it literally can happen to anybody. And I'll tell y'all right now, we're all getting played on major levels that most of us aren't even aware of. So it prompted me to do this video about being a spiritual alpha and what's coming on this channel in the near future, because I'm going to be exposing a lot of lies. I'm going to be exposing a lot of fiction that most of us think are real. And I don't want y'all to confuse my tone of voice, my care for you guys on the channel because of the tone of voice I'm speaking in. I am a masculine. I am the divine masculine. I am a spiritual alpha. And what I mean by that is I will tell you the truth. And the truth is a warlike force. The truth is a warlike force. Listen to Mark Passio. He's the one I got that saying from, and he's 100% correct. The truth is a warlike force. So if you're believing something that's not true and somebody comes in and says the truth, you might feel offended. You might feel like you're in a fight because it's against what you believe. And I'm sorry, y'all. That's who I am, and that's who is talking to y'all every day on the channel, giving y'all readings, giving you spiritual guidance, all of that. And I kind of got the feeling like y'all thought I was naive. Y'all thought I was like too kind. Don't take my kindness for weakness, y'all, on the channel. I am very kind. I am very loving. And just because I wanted to help someone and then they didn't come through on their part doesn't mean anything bad for me. That's not my karma. I didn't do anything wrong. So it may look like I need to be careful. It may look like I need to be more mindful. No, I was literally caring about someone who gave me a story that I truly believed. And, whether it was true or not, that's beside the story. If someone comes to me and I can help them, usually I do. Usually, if I can help, I will. But I can't always help. It's just what it is. I can't always help everybody. There's people in the streets that's hungry. I can't always help. I'll be looking for change and money in my pocket. And if I don't have it, I don't have it. But if I have it and I have the resources to help someone, I'm going to help them. So the whole story with that Seven of Swords, that woman asked me for a ride. That's all she asked me for. And then she, offered me money to do it because she was going to pay for Uber and all of this. And so there was no reason for me to be careful or any of that. It was just a reason for me to look out for someone, and then hopefully she was going to look out for me. That's what I was thinking. That's what she said. Those were her words. So I don't need a lesson in like being careful around people. I'm almost 50 years old. I'm from the hood, the projects. So I survived a lot of things. I was in gangs and all kinds of things, y'all. Like, I'm not a chump. I'm not some dude that doesn't have like sense. I'm a spiritual alpha. You probably never heard that term before because I coined it. And so a spiritual alpha like me is going to come with the truth. It's going to let you know I'm blessed. I'm protected through everything. I have my ancestors, I have my mom, I have my queen supreme on my sides. So those are my guardian angels, my main two. I'm supremely blessed. I have nothing to worry about. So by the time I do check out of here, I'm gonna have done what I came here to do. Destiny. That's who I am. I'm here to live my destiny. But I don't want y'all to get confused about me and who I am. I'm not some chump. I'm not somebody who is easily fooled. I'm not someone who hasn't been around the block. I'm not someone who, don't know that people have games and gimmicks and scams. I know all of that, y'all. I'm not a chump. I'm going to tell you right now, I can fight. I'm good with my hands and my feet. So you're not talking to someone who doesn't have clarity of mind. I have great clarity of mind, and I have a pure, beautiful heart. And I will help someone if I can. That's just who I am. And if someone promised me something on the back end of that, and we make an agreement, and then they don't follow in on their agreement, that's not my fault. That's on them. And you better believe it's karma and everything. So I don't even wish bad karma on that Seven of Swords situation. I don't wish that on nobody. I just know it happens because we say certain things and we don't follow through, or we do things that are not honorable, and we got to pay that back. We all got to pay back what we don't do correctly. If we are harming someone, if we are causing pain to someone, if we're causing issues, that has to get paid back. And you better believe spirit is going to get its karma, its justice, and so will we. I always get my justice. That's one thing about D. I always get my justice. So I might be living in my car right now. I might be, the lowest of the low I've ever been in my life, besides the projects and all of that back in the day when I was a teenager. Now, this is probably the lowest of the low for D as far as living in the car. I always had a place to live. I took care of my wife. She didn't have to work. So now that I'm in a place where, it looks like I'm vulnerable, looks like I'm, down on my luck. No, I'm not. I'm surrounded by spirit. I'm surrounded by guardian angels, by my ancestors. I walk with them side by side. And so when y'all are telling me be careful, to me it's kind of ringing through like I'm kind of naive and I'm kind of too nice. No, I'm not. Don't take my kindness for weakness. I had that problem my whole life where people thought since I'm so nice and I'm so kind that they could kind of like walk over me. And then they found out, oh, he will actually fight. He will actually stand up for himself. He will actually bring it to your grill for real. That's who I am, y'all. Like, for real, I'm a real king. I'm not some sucker. I'm not someone who's going to just be talked to any old kind of way. On this channel, I come with the real. I come calm. I come buoyant, because that's what's needed in this lifetime right now. It's a lot of people trying to do things with their will and like a physical strength. I do things internally strong. That's what a spiritual alpha is, doing things internally strong. And that's who I am. Internally, I'm very strong. I've been through the hardest times. I've been through so many injustices in my life. I've been through many hardships in my life. I've overcome every single one of them. And I'm going to continue to do that because I know who I am. I know the power of me, and I know the power of spirit that walks with me. So y'all, please don't take this as, I'm mad or something like that. I'm not mad. It's just the way the comments came in for that last video. I was like, do they think I'm naive? Do they think that I don't have some kind of spiritual spidey sense? I have it. I do have it. But that doesn't mean I can see someone not honoring what they told me they were going to honor. That's like any agreement. If you have a contract with someone and then they don't stand up on their end of the bargain of the contract, you don't start telling people be careful. No, they didn't do their part. That's not bad on me because I trusted someone and I helped them out of the kindness of my heart, and then they reneged on what they were supposed to do. That's nothing I can do about that except take it like, okay, well, you saw that spirit. I tried my best to help. I did help in the situation. They didn't come through on their part. And so I don't feel like, you know, bad for helping. I don't feel bad for how things winded up. And now she could still come back and still give me the $40. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't feel like it is, but it possibly can. But how everything happened, I feel like she had a chance to be honorable just like I did. And we had a good conversation and all of that, and I let her go. I'm not chasing nobody. I'm not like, I could do that. I could go to her place where I dropped her off and wait for her and be like, what happened? Where's my money? And no, I'm not doing any of that. It's like some kind of understanding in our actions. And this is who I am. My actions are pure. I do everything from a sound mind. Everything I do is from care, for heart, for love, for help. I'm in spiritual service to y'all. I'm in spiritual service to everyone. And yeah, there's scammers, there's all kind of schemers and people doing all kinds of, that has nothing to do with me. And you're not going to get me too far because I know things most of y'all don't know on a grand scale of things. This is what I teach about the stars. And it's going to get even more so because it has to come out. The truth has to come out. And it is a warlike force. And I'm the teacher of it. So y'all need to know while y'all thinking on these small scales of being scammed and schemed, what's happening around us every day that's a huge scam and scheme to all of us who haven't woken up to any of it. Our whole lives, we've been believing all kinds of traditions and politicians and celebrities, and all these people are not who you think they are. So get ready, y'all. Strap on your seatbelt because this channel, it might not even last that long because I'm about to bring the thunder and the lightning on this channel as far as the truth. That's who I am. And this is why I can call myself a spiritual alpha, because I walk in the truth with spirit. I don't just, talk kindly. I'm also in love. I'm in love with y'all. I'm in love with the way I talk is like just trying to show y'all I love y'all. But don't take my kindness for weakness, y'all. I've been dealing with that my whole life, and I always got to put somebody in check because they do that. I've had many managers at work think that they were going to, walk all over me because he got a nice sounding voice or he treats people nice all the time. That's what we're supposed to do to one another. That's who we supposed to be. At our core and our nature, that's who we really are. We might have influences that throw us off of that that road, and we might try to emulate people, and no, our normal essence in nature is love. And once we lose that, we lose who we really are. But don't take my kindness for weakness, y'all. I'm telling you, because I'm here in service and I'm here as a teacher. But don't take what I'm telling y'all and feel like now you got to teach me something as far as like scammers and schemers and people out here homeless, this and the other. No. I'm telling you, I've seen some of the worst things happen in life. I've experienced the worst thing that could ever happen in my life with my wife passing, and I'm still here stronger than I've ever been. And I talk to y'all about it. And I walk every day, moment to moment. I'm living in my car. I tell y'all all about that. So my internal strength is something most of y'all don't know. Y'all don't know how powerful and strong I am, and this is what it is. Don't take me for a chump. Don't take me for being naive, because you'll find out real quick I'm not naive at all. I'm gonna bring the thunder and lightning on this channel, and it's just the truth. When someone's speaking the truth, they don't even have to raise their voice or anything. They can say it silently. They don't have to even talk. They can just show it in clips. Truth will make people very uncomfortable to where they're, you know, unsubscribing. They can't take that truth. Or it'll be like, what's that word where you see something and it doesn't go along with your traditional beliefs, but you see the truth, but you can't go with it. It's like,